This is the March 23rd worksheet that has lots of different equations about what is the slope of each line. We'll begin with problem 1, and you'll see here that it gives us 2 points, and I've made those points darker. So I have gone ahead and made this point and this point darker. In order to find the slope, we're going to count the rise, so how far up we go, and then the run. Okay, remember rise is up and down, this would be positive, this would be negative, and then run is to the right. We'll start here at the leftmost point and count up. We'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So up 10 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the right 7. So our slope for the first one would be 10 over 7. 10 over 7 is in simplest form, but if you did have a larger number that could be reduced, we'd expect that you do that. And you would know to do that just based on what you have learned previously in those other worksheets. If we slide down here, we'll see that numbers 5 through 8 give you an equation and ask you for the slope. And I've given you a little hint. I've written the equation here, y equals mx plus b, and you'll remember this, that m in your equation is your slope and b is your y-intercept. Now all we're really worried about here is the slope. So you're looking at the number that comes before the x. So if you slide over number 5 and look at the number that comes before the x, you'll see that's 1. And so our slope for number 5 is going to just be 1. So you're going to look at the number that comes before the x to fix this problem. And then finally, number 9 asks us to write the slope-intercept form and plot the equation of each line given the slope and the y-intercept. And so the first thing we're going to have to do is think back to that equation, y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to write it up here for me. Y equals mx plus b. And the m is our slope. So I'm going to rewrite y equals, and I'll plug my slope in. My slope says 4 over 3 x plus my y-intercept, which is 2. Now that we've got this in slope-intercept form, we need to graph it. So looking at my equation, I can tell that my y-intercept is 2. It's given here in the problem. So I'm going to go on the y-axis up to positive 2 and make a dot. Your y-intercept is where you begin your line. Our slope is 4 over 3, and it's positive. So I'm going to try and go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't. So if you cannot go up 4, you're going to have to do the opposite and go down 4, left 3. So I'm going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the left, 1, 2, 3, and make my point. Now that I have 2 points there, and if you could get more on there, by all means, please write as many points as you can, because that'll just make your line connect better. You're going to draw your line through those 2 points. And at the bottom, you could rewrite that equation, y equals 4/3 x plus 2.